What's up guys, I'm Nico of CamCrunch, and in this video I'm going to go through umbrellas. When you're first starting off with off-camera flash, you'll want a nice modifier to help change the way the light looks on your subject, and umbrellas are probably the first type of modifier that you will run into. And there are two basic types of modifiers. There's the shoot-through and there's the reflective umbrella, and in this video I'm going to talk about what they both do and what they don't do, what they're good for, and which I recommend for those of you that are just starting off, both in terms of the material as well as in terms of the size, because there are many different sizes that you can get in terms of umbrellas as well. The first type of umbrella, and the more common type I think, is the shoot-through umbrella. And the way that this works is it stays in between the flash and the subject using a umbrella adapter that you attach to your flash, and that way when the flash fires it hits the umbrella first and the umbrella diffuses that light and then hits your subject, which makes the light a lot softer. So this umbrella is very good for portraits, giving you that nice soft light that you usually want when you're creating portraits. The second type of umbrella is the reflective umbrella, or the bounce umbrella as some people call it, and this actually doesn't stay in between the subject and the flash, it stays away from the flash. So the flash is in between the subject and the umbrella, and what the umbrella does is the flash bounces to the umbrella, which is further away, and then that light bounces back onto the subject in order to illuminate it. In terms of the quality of light, this isn't as soft as the shoot-through umbrella, because usually what you will find with these reflective umbrellas is that the fabric inside in the center of the umbrella is metallic, and so that just naturally leads to a more harsh light, and there's nothing really in between the light and the subject to diffuse that light and to make it softer. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to look at two samples, one using the reflective umbrella and another one using the shoot-through umbrella, and we're going to compare those just to see how the light looks, and from there you can really judge what you want out of the umbrella that you choose. The photo on the right is shot with a shoot-through umbrella, and the photo on the left is shot with a reflective umbrella. And upon first glance you might not see too many differences, but what you will find in closer inspection is that the light in the left photo with the reflective umbrella is a lot harsher, and you will notice that in the shadows, especially under my chin. You will see that the shadow casted by my head onto my neck area is a lot softer on the shoot-through umbrella than on the reflective umbrella, and that will carry throughout the image. So those are the differences between the shoot-through umbrella and the reflective umbrella, and when you're first starting off, I highly recommend using a shoot-through umbrella, as it's much more suited to give you that nicer, softer looking portrait that a lot of people are really after for. And if you want a different look after getting the shoot-through umbrella, then you can definitely invest in a reflective umbrella after that. But again, I recommend going for the shoot-through umbrella first. In terms of size, there are many different sizes, and this one is actually a 43-inch shoot-through umbrella, and I find this to be a very good size to start off. There are also 33-inch umbrellas and there are 60-inch umbrellas. Those are usually the standard sizes. I find the 33-inch to be good for headshots and that sort of thing, but when it comes to a little bit more body included when you're talking about a portrait, then you can't really do too much with a 33 umbrella. It's a little bit more limited, so that's why I go with 43-inch umbrellas. If you want a really nice soft light and a nice wide looking light, then you can go for the 60-inch. Maybe if you're doing group shots or nice full body portraits, you can go for the 60-inch, but I haven't really played too much with a 60-inch, so I can't give my input on that. But I always think that the bigger the better, but you also have to take into consideration, you know, the portability of it and when you're traveling and that sort of stuff. So I find that the 43-inch umbrella is a nice happy medium in terms of umbrella sizes. You can also get more compact ones that don't fold up like this but actually fold up smaller, like your compact regular umbrellas, and those cost a little bit more, but if you're thinking of portability, that's a nice option to consider. So that's it guys, those are the ins and outs of the shoot-through umbrella and the reflective umbrella. I showed you guys how pictures end up when you're using one over the other, so you guys can make your own choice on whether or not you want to use the shoot-through or the reflective. But again, I recommend the shoot-through for the beginners, and I recommend something around the 43-inch in terms of size for the beginners out there. So again, I'm Nico of CamCrunch. If you enjoyed this video and if it helped you out, definitely give this video a thumbs up, favorite the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next one.